Today our topic is how to deal with criticism the Stoic way. Criticism is something we all face in life. It can come from friends, family, co-workers, or even strangers. Sometimes it is helpful, and sometimes it feels harsh or unfair. But no matter where it comes from or how it is delivered, criticism can hurt. The Stoic philosophers, like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, offer us wisdom on how to handle criticism without letting it break us. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, to stay calm in difficult situations, and to use challenges as opportunities to grow. Let's explore how we can apply these Stoic principles to deal with criticism in a way that makes us stronger and wiser. First, let's talk about what Stoicism is. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what is within our control and accepting what is not. The Stoics believed that our emotions, like anger, sadness, or frustration, are not caused by the things that happen to us, but by how we think about those things. For example, if someone criticizes you, you might feel upset. But the Stoics would say that it is not the criticism itself that makes you feel bad, it is your judgment about the criticism. If you can change the way you think about it, you can change how you feel. This is a powerful idea because it means that you have the power to control your reactions, even when you can't control what others say or do. Now, let's apply this to criticism. When someone criticizes you, the first thing to remember is that you cannot control what they say. You cannot stop them from criticizing you, and you cannot change their opinion if they have already made up their mind. But you can control how you respond. The Stoics would advise you to pause before reacting. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this criticism true? Is it helpful? Or is it just someone's opinion? If the criticism is true, then it can be a gift. It shows you where you can improve. Even if it is painful to hear, try to see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. If the criticism is not true, then it does not deserve your attention. You can let it go without letting it upset you. Another important Stoic principle is to focus on your own character and actions, not on what others think of you. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realizes this, and you will find strength." This means that your worth does not come from what others say about you. It comes from how you live your life, how you treat others, and how you strive to be the best version of yourself. If you are doing your best and living according to your values, then the opinions of others cannot harm you. Criticism can only hurt you if you allow it to define you. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, taught that we should not take criticism personally. He said, if someone speaks badly of you, do not defend yourself against the words, but against the judgment that you can be harmed by them. In other words, when someone criticizes you, it is not about you, it is about them. People often criticize others because of their own insecurities, biases, or misunderstandings. If you can see criticism as a reflection of the other person's thoughts and not as a reflection of your worth, it becomes easier to let it go. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher known for his wisdom on dealing with adversity, advised us to prepare for criticism in advance. He said, we should always anticipate that we will face criticism, and we should not be surprised when it happens. This might sound pessimistic, but it is actually a very practical approach. If you expect that people will criticize you, then you will not be caught off guard when it happens. You can approach criticism with a calm and rational mind, rather than reacting with anger or defensiveness. One of the most powerful Stoic practices is to separate the event from your judgment of the event. For example, if someone says, "You're not good at your job," that is just an event. It is a statement that someone has made. But your judgment of that event, your thoughts about it, will determine how you feel. If you think they're right, "I'm terrible at my job," then you will feel bad. But if you think this is just their opinion, and I know I'm doing my best, then you will feel differently. The Stoics would encourage you to question your judgments and ask yourself if they are true. Often, we exaggerate the importance of criticism in our minds, and this makes it seem worse than it really is. Another Stoic technique is to practice gratitude for criticism. This might sound strange, but the Stoics believe that every challenge is an opportunity to grow. If someone criticizes you, you can be grateful for the chance to learn something new about yourself. Even if the criticism is unfair, it can teach you patience, humility, and resilience. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The obstacle is the way." This means that the challenges we face, including criticism, are not obstacles to our success, they are the path to our success. By facing criticism with courage and an open mind, we become stronger and more capable. It is also important to remember that everyone makes mistakes, including the people who criticize you. No one is perfect, and everyone has flaws. When someone criticizes you, try to see them as a fellow human being who is also struggling to do their best. This can help you feel compassion instead of anger. The Stoics believe that we are all part of a larger community, and that we should treat others with kindness and understanding, even when they criticize us. Finally, the Stoics would remind us that life is short, and that we should not waste our energy on things that do not matter. Criticism is often just noisette, does not change who you are or what you are capable of. Instead of dwelling on what others say, focus on what you can do to make your life meaningful. Spend your time on things that bring you joy, help others, and contribute to the world. As Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one. In conclusion, dealing with criticism, the Stoic way is about focusing on what you can control, staying calm, and using challenges as opportunities to grow. It is about separating the event from your judgment of the event, and remembering that your worth does not come from what others think of you. It is about practicing gratitude for criticism, seeing it as a chance to learn, and treating others with compassion. And it is about remembering that life is short, and that your time and energy are better spent on things that truly matter. Criticism is a part of life, but it does not have to control your life. By applying these Stoic principles, you can face criticism with strength, wisdom, and grace.